That's actually real cloud.
Yeah, that's real people in the background.
We didn't pay them either. We're eating some of this. That's it right here.
No.
So, episode 11 of Let's Talk About Funko. I'm your host, Reggie.
I'm your host, Mario.
And our guest today is...
Nina, tu gorda de oro, Nina con carne on Instagram and Twitter and whatever else you can find.
And Twitter.
Anyway.
So we got her on because she's a pain in the ass.
As usual.
She begged to be on. So you can beg as well.
So basically, as a lot of you know, you always see these two together because I bought them in together. I was the one that introduced them. Yes. See, literally, it was very cheap. But I bought these two together, and I love the relationship and the friendship that they've flourished because that means it takes a lot of weight off of my shoulders.
So she's to blame for my pop collection as well.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
They were pop collectors. I used to make fun of them, and then they got me into it. So
well, I started pop collecting. I started this job, and it was very boring. We were on the phone all the time, and then somebody came in from work, bought them. Unfortunately, I was going through a rough time. I had a pass. I had a passing of my family. Unfortunately, I lost my brother, so they were just giving me things just to keep my mind off of it. So at that time it was out of box. They gave me like a Captain America out of box, a Star Wars out of box.
Was that your first one, or?
I believe those were my first ones.
Okay.
And then this one somehow dragged me into it. And I saw all the other cool ones he had, and I was just like, oh man, I'm going to jump on this. So we all eventually got into it, and every time we would go out, it would just be hunting.
Yes.
I mean, it was a lot easier back then because there were plenty of stores that were still open, but nowadays nothing's open anymore.
Not that many people collecting back then too.
And there was less security, so we could push each other to the the walls and trip people and all the other stuff to get it.
Switch boxes out. Whatever we had to do, we did it. So, but I think it brought us all together closer than what we were before. Unfortunately,
liquor brought us together.
Pretty much. But so that's pretty much how it started. Another thing I started collecting. I don't want to say started collecting. I just thought this was cute. Is this tiny ghost mini?
She's
thing.
a collector of many things, so
yeah. Period. It's funny because you know how parents say, "Hay comida en casa." There's food at home when you want to go outside and get something. Like whenever I would look at these pops, I'd be like, "Damn, man, I have like this. I have plenty of them at home. Why am I bringing more?" And just started growing and growing and growing. So I literally have a room full of pops that I am trying to sort through now. So sorting means also I'm selling a lot of these things. So you can hit me up every other day. Like I post something that I'm selling. I'm also on, how you pronounce it? Mercari. They're Mercari. And Reed, if you're watching this, I submitted to sell through Covetly. Like, when am I going to be able to do that?
Shout out to Reed.
Shout out to Reed.
So I will hit you up with that. But hopefully by the time this airs, I'll be selling on Covetly as well. So,
how come not eBay? Is there too many pimps in there?
I don't know about eBay. Like
her pimp back is back there.
Yeah, her pimp back there. Part of the audience.
Look at the blush.
Shut up. I don't know about eBay. eBay scares me.
Yeah, eBay's PayPal takes a certain percentage. eBay itself takes out like a month later 10%. So if you sell something for $600, they're taking out $60 by the end of the month, or whenever. And
like, I need this money ASAP. Mama has a wedding to go to in Canada, Vancouver, and I need furniture. So help me out. So this is a Series 2 Tiny Ghost blind bag minis. I don't know if you can look. Oh, we got it. There you go. So apparently the ones on the, I don't want to say left or right, mess this up. Whoop, this side are the super rare ones, and these are the ones that come in originally.
How many of these do you have?
This will be actually like my first ones.
Wow. I have none. I'm part of the group for Tiny Ghost. I'm part of the other one.
Oh, she brought her own life, huh?
Wow.
Insert Puerto Rican joke here. So let's open this up.
So how many are in here?
Either 12 or 15. I don't even know.
So how many are me and Mario getting?
No.
We'll see about that.
That's another thing too. Like,
So this is a live unboxing. First time this is done actually on the show.
I'm gonna mess up this box. Oh, here you go. Oh, this is cute. I think.
It turns into a lunchbox?
Oh, I like food.
I like the other one. He looks like almost like a gothic one.
Yeah.
And the one on the bottom.
Hold on, how about
So the newest one that just came out was
the
Jaws.
shark one? Yeah, this
The
one
Jaws,
right here.
or whatever they call them.
Whatever they call them, yeah. So, you know what? Why don't you guys help me out?
We're going to open up every one of these?
We're going to open up every one of these.
Wow.
Oh.
There's an easy tear right there. You don't have to use your teeth or anything.
Oh, I wanted this one. I don't know what
Wow.
this is called,
So far it's 3 different ones.
Oh, yeah, I had to get the duck, right?
Little heart right there.
There's a heart. Oh.
You got a little bloody. Let's put him on something.
You got a little ducky.
Like I don't know.
I can't reach. I'm sorry.
Oh, just go right here. We'll use the Mum Ra. Display every one of them we have. And we can probably use the Lionel box as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funko has cereal too. Oh, I wanted this one.
So what is
I'm
that
getting
one?
all the ones I wanted. I don't know. He's all black.
I got the shark.
I don't want to say nothing about that one. This one's actually pretty cool.
Shark.
This is pretty cool.
That's our BBC right there.
And
So you probably only missing what? 1, 2?
oh, so it came with 12.
So what's the most rare one you said?
It's in the back, like the ectoplasm
So
one.
like a see-through, a glow?
Yeah.
You mean this one?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh wow,
No,
that's
that
a
ain't.
nice one. That's ice.
Ice.
Is that like the drug or?
This is.
So you gotta, yeah, it's.
This is gumdrop. I read it as cum drop. Take it as
Wow.
you will.
Is this the same one or just a different color?
I think it's that one's nighty sky.
Nighty sky.
Night sky.
Nice.
Nighty sky.
You do actually. There's no duplicates
As of yet.
So it's not bad.
Nice.
Usually when I get stuff like this, it's
Yeah,
like
remember that He-Man one you had?
Oh, yeah.
Oil
Every
subjects
other
and
one
stuff
was
like
like a duplicate, so I had all the other ones.
oh shit, still.
Oh, look, I got the suede one.
Oh wow, she got like the
Yo,
what's it called?
You got the whole set.
So
Look.
this is a rare. This is a rare.
Is it?
Ectoplasma.
Oh, look, I got a rare one.
Look.
Oh shit.
You got the one that looks at you in the morning.
It does.
Well, she ain't get the Jaws one, right? You ain't get the Jaws one.
Jaws one is right there.
Yeah. Also, you got all of them.
So she
Not
got
all
the
of
rare right
I got
here.
the rare one right
And
there.
I guess you
Which
know,
one you
for pops,
missing?
you would call this kind of flocked.
Yeah.
Can you see this area? Or should I move
Maybe
it over
there.
more? Yeah, right there.
Oh, so that's you're only missing one. That one.
Oh, yeah, I got. Well, no, I'm missing 4, 8, 12, 14.
No, you got
I'm
that
missing
one.
2.
Where?
I'm missing 2 because if there's 14 here and there's 12 there, I'm missing 2. I'm missing the super rare one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
But
think
you
the
got
OG.
rare.
I got rare, which is cool.
It's dope.
I don't know how many of these they made. I got to double check, but these are cute. And I'm praying to God that the pit bull that I have at home doesn't get to them. Yeah.
Yeah, just to put in one of these hard protectors and just.
Oh, have you met Vader? He gets through everything.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
I'll just put it in that box and that's it.
Yeah. Put it in
yeah,
here.
so I think this is pretty cool, the fact that there were no duplicates and I actually managed to get a rare one.
Definitely.
And I like, Tiny Ghost. I did get like a puppy and kitty one that I never opened, like the regular size ones that they have, which I'm also selling too. But I think I appreciate the tiny ones more. And these boxes
Tiny ones are dope because they're so small you can put them anywhere to display. They're not like Funko Pops where most of us put them in the actual box and they take up a lot of room. It's almost like Dorbs. People usually get Dorbs, they take them out the box and put them display everywhere. So much easier to deal with. Do you have any Dorbs?
I probably have like a couple from The Walking Dead, and I don't know if everybody remembers when that Genie Dorb came out and everybody was like,
I think I have that one.
Oh.
yeah, it's like $5 now. I'm selling that one too.
And that's like the silver one I saw that, or gold. I
It's
forgot.
like
selling
the
everything.
type.
Yeah, I had that one. I thought it was gonna be so good and nothing.
So I don't like leaving my stuff out of the box. I prefer keeping them inside the box. I know when Casino was on, his daughter had mentioned like, which one's that one? Oh, that's how much it's going for?
Well, I don't know. It says.
Yeah, but
is this from? What's this from?
No, that's not from ECC or anything like that.
Okay.
But he said like people leave their stuff in the boxes with their intentions to resell. Not all of my pops have the intentions of reselling. I just don't want to take them out the box. I don't want to have them out. Like, a good example are my Elvira's, which she signed herself. These two over there, these are like my biggest prized collections. Elvira in the red dress is actually how I met a certain someone, which I couldn't get rid of after that. But you see, Funko brings good things in your life. So
wait, who are you talking about?
Nobody. Anyway, so
same here.
Not no one. Someone very special. Why are you stirring the pot?
Wow. I'm just saying, who's special? We got to know the special person.
Anyway,
I see a lot of people have this actually same one here.
Nah.
Signed. They're selling it for like $200 or around there, 100 and more. I'm just trying to find him by himself. It's weird. But he's probably worth at least 50 at the very least, I think. This is one rare right here.
So
I'll probably give that one up.
Out of your whole collection, right? Which ones besides Elvira means the most to you? Because I know you couldn't bring
like this one so much.
Everything here that you wanted to bring. So at home, which one you have that's your favorite besides Elvira?
I mean, my Elvira's are my favorite, but honestly, I have a pink translucent Care Bear that Reggie gave me that
I got at Tokyo actually.
Yeah, that I can't part
Shout
with.
out to Love.
Every little thing that you've given me is basically even non-Funko.
Did that go up? I think so. It's like, I swear to God, give anybody something and it goes up.
That
my hands doesn't go anywhere.
Because you don't know how to treat things. That's what it is.
But I have an issue. Like I say it's an issue because it keeps getting bigger and bigger. But
Pops Anonymous.
Yeah, your word. I tend, if people give me anything, I tend just to hold on to them. Like there's a
couple people that it's I don't think that's just you. I think when someone gives you something, it's a little bit more meaningful
because it's personal.
It's personal,
right.
And it's sometimes it doesn't have to be. Because I know sometimes Joey gives a lot of stuff away.
Oh, Joey's constantly, and
you know,
it's getting to the point that I look at stuff. I'm like, did Joey give this to me? I don't remember. Do I have more? Like,
look at this crying over there.
It's the lights.
It's the lights.
But Especially Geeky Peoples has
gone
out of his way to get me.
Thank you, Anthony.
And I appreciate that.
That's my shirt, Anthony. That's my shirt. He's
wearing. You guys are so lame. But it's. I hope. What are you guys talking about? This is my show. Cut it out.
You can't hear them in there. They
When
I look at this, all I think about is April because I know she loves Tiny
Yes,
Girls,
I wish I would have been here the day April came. I know she probably is just like ecstatic over this. I'm wondering if she got a box. I'm about to hit her up. But you know, the one thing about this Funko life, this pop game, is that you run into a lot of interesting, good people, and then you also run into dickheads. But I mean, that comes with everything.
But I think we've ran into more good people than we've ran into dickheads. And even some of the dickheads are actually sweet people. They're just dickheads.
They're just jerks.
Yeah,
you know, we understand the hustle. At one point, I was very. At one point, I was very. I hated when people were able to get a exclusive and then get it and flip it for 20 times what it's worth. And then I was just like, after a while, I was just like, you know what? You can't knock the game. You can't knock the hustle.
Cannot.
What does bother me about it though is like, don't say that we peoples, we somos mi gente, and then next thing you know, you want to try to charge me double, triple, quadruple than what everybody else has. So like that gets me annoyed. But everybody has their hustle. I understand people flip their stuff because they're getting ready for the next con, the next convention, the next outing, the next exclusive.
Or what they want.
Or what they want. Yeah. Like right now, before I was like, nah, I'm never gonna sell these. I'm gonna keep them. I want to hold on to them between having space and the way my bank account is set up right now. I need to start selling some of these. I'm definitely not selling my virus, so don't hit me up for those.
And we get a discount, so like I'll probably get that right there for like $10 right there. The emeralds.
20.
And I just usually get my stuff this way.
5-finger discount.
No. See, look, there's no duplicates, so you can't take any.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, so you two, when's the next pop hunt that you guys are gonna be on?
I've slowed down a lot of my pops. So the last thing I just bought was the patina Wolverine and Captain America. But
can someone please explain to me what's the hype with this patina?
I don't think there's a patina.
Studio audience, would you like to answer that question, sir?
Patina, I don't think there's a hype on it. I think it's Marvel right now. I know that doesn't go up in price. I know there was one patina that one of our past guests got, and that Batman skyrocketed in price. Keith Adventures. So, but it's just, I know that's not going to happen with these Marvels because they're mass produced. Anybody can get them. They're $10. I think at Target, I got them. I just like how they look. It's a simple look. It's nothing crazy. I bought two, one out of the box, one in the box. I actually know people that don't even like how they look, so it depends. It's just something different. Even though it's the same exact mold from the original.
It's always the same mold.
Same mold, even Batman, same mold. But Batman goes up, while these guys don't. Some people don't like bobbleheads, and Marvels are usually always bobbleheads. Actually, always bobbleheads.
So you guys just did a giveaway. Are you planning to do any, you're not supposed to say raffles. What are they, waffles?
Waffles?
Well, no, they're not. When we do it, they're giveaways.
Yeah.
Because waffle is when you're getting something out of it, like you're getting money out of it. We're doing an actual giveaway where you just have to follow the rules of like our page or follow our page. So the next one we have, actually, the one that we're supposed to have on the show is
Storm Shadow.
You're partying with that?
Yes, I am. Even Rudy was telling me, he was surprised. When I say Rudy, where is the one that actually did the blood work, signed the top of it? You can't
I'm
say
not
much.
partying with mine. That was
2017.
He's just lucky that I couldn't get my hands on them because I couldn't find the way he had stored it.
You're never coming back to
They were there. I'm not sure. I wanted the actual Bruce Lee one.
Oh yeah, but I remember that con. By the time we got to by the time we got there, all the Bruce Lees was gone.
And he had that one.
And we luckily managed to grab I think I got the second to last one of the Storm
Yeah, we
Shadow.
did. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I can't believe you're parting with that.
Yeah, well, actually, that's gonna be done. Oh well, by the time you watch this, it's already done. So just like the 3 cereal boxes. The cereal pops that was done over there, but that's on the side. But that's a separate thing we're gonna do live. Well, it's already too late for live. This is 2 weeks later, so but we'll have more things we want.
Is that Ric Flair for?
No, Ric Flair's staying here. He's just here for a challenge that was thrown out. So I just brought him over. But we will have challenges out there. We'll have. Shout outs to many other YouTubers out there because there's many great shows out there. I know you probably watch other people out there. You're friends of many people out there as well.
The other stuff that I watch, not necessarily Funko stuff.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're fun. Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Of course.
She lives in Miami?
You guys just want me to say her name.
Yes.
I mean, cubana favorita, Angelina Castro. They love you too.
Yes.
And come visit.
Yes.
Hopefully, there's a pops made in the future of adult.
Do you really think that Funko's gonna make adult entertainers? If anything, I'm gonna get Casino. I'm gonna get
CJ.
The regular
Casino.
Survivor. The one her in the black dress is $35, right? I'm hoping that I have a double because I want CJ to make a custom of Angelina Castro.
Okay.
And maybe even Sarah J. and that they can display it, which will be great. But also I was thinking he could probably use Britney Spears.
Britney, I'm not sure. No.
You gotta make her boobs bigger, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta make the boobs bigger for all of them. But
that's why Elvira will probably be better.
We have a question from the audience.
Actual question for the audience.
How does one go about Funko search party?
Funko search party?
Yeah, or how does that go? It's just let's go to Best Buy and see what they got.
A lot of the times we go blindly.
Yeah.
We just want to go and see what
So I'm not sure if you can hear what he said. I'm not sure that Mike's picked up. He's basically asking, how do you go about doing a search party with a bunch of Funko people? That's usually she's answering it, but usually it has to be first put together.
Yeah.
But like us, like if I'm going, I'm just gonna go somewhere that I know has Funko. But also they do have codes, don't they?
Well,
some of these
so
places,
what
a
lot of people are doing now, especially on IG, they're putting out kind of like the barcode or like the serial code that you can
UPC or something like that. Yeah.
Like the distinct number for that product that when you go, let's say on a Target website, you can put it in and search it, and that product will come up automatically. Because one thing I've noticed when I search for certain pops, you put in, let's say, go to Target, you put in Britney, and like everything else but the Britney pop will show up.
Yeah, that is true.
You have to say Funko Pop, then look at it for
and then is it Funko with an exclamation point? Is there a hyphen? Like, you never know. So another thing too is like going back to Target, they have this thing where it says, "Oh, they have XYZ amount available in the store,"
and it's only
a joke.
That is a
joke because you get there, you get to the pop section, you're like, "Where is it?" Nobody there is helpful at all whatsoever.
It's in the background. Some manager.
Somebody got in the background
for their peoples. It's
but most of the time it's just like pure luck. Like usually,
we call it like hunting in the wilds.
Most of the time. We just call each other and then we're like, oh, we're going to go here, or if you go here, let me know. Sometimes we hit a couple of stores separate and then we come back. Yeah, FYE.
When it used to be in the Bronx. FYE's in one spot right now. It's like.
In Manhattan. Oh, no.
No, they took it. They got rid of it.
Yeah, the one in Queens and I think one in Brooklyn.
No, they got rid of it.
Oh, they got rid of that one?
There's one in
all right. So.
Actually, I think they're closing that one.
Oh, crap.
So you got to close that one. The only one you're going to have is in Paramus Mall, I think, it's like that.
Okay.
So
the high-end mall?
Yeah. Well, I'm not even sure if they have one in there. But no, the Westchester doesn't have that. That has the other one that I go to. I forgot the name of that one. That's a record store.
Speaking of Westchester, Funko, you need to make a Marisa pop.
But you know what? That's kind of... Well, they have Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy.
So they're slowly getting up with the comedians. They have... I'm assuming they have Eddie Murphy. I'm not sure if it's Eddie Murphy or there goes Fluffy right there. To me, I don't think he's as fluffy as
fluffy as he should be. He's fluffy, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I mean, but that was I mean, and I got sorry for it wasn't my fault, but everybody that got Fluffy, like
a damaged box.
It literally looked like a dog chewed it and spit it out and delivered it in front of your front door. That's all of my I cry for you because I'm not an out of box collector. That hurt my soul.
Yeah.
So I know you also go to conventions and get autographs. Which one is the best convention that you went to so far?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was Rhode Island, just because it was just. It was easier. It was less people.
No hard work for you. I know you don't like working hard. So I just understand that.
I gotta work hard for a lot.
There's a lot of less people, so it's like
less people. I mean, it. You know what? I was telling this to somebody and they didn't believe me. I was telling this to somebody and they weren't believing me. That Ric Flair was here. Elvira was here. Elvira's line was crazy. Ric Flair was there twiddling his thumbs.
Wow.
And I was just like, this is. And then at one point. We saw Ric Flair just walking in the con like nothing, and I was just like, this never happens in New York, and if it does, you're like,
that was years ago. That was years ago. Probably.
Security is like this, and you know it's just all the time. But
where's my
actually no, Rhode Island Comic-Con was last November. Rhode Island Comic-Con is always after New York.
Okay.
So, once again, I couldn't get to go to San Diego this year. That's like a dream of mine. Hopefully next year.
Next year. Airbnb, whatever. On the bridge, sleep.
Puerto Rico has a con as well. I'm looking for
on my birthday. Yeah. On my birthday.
Yeah, Puerto Rico does have con. It's pretty dope from what I hear.
But they're mostly it's true.
They had cool jacket and everything. I would love to get that jacket.
They're mostly into Star Wars over there in Puerto Rico.
They had some people dressed up as like Thor and everything out there, but
my girlfriend does a lot of Angelina Castro does some conventions as well with Extreme Ghost. He's an artist. He takes a lot of people and like makes them into superheroes and villains.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Combat and some stuff like that. So, flan. But I mean, I think Rhode Island was the best. And not only that, is like you get to get away for a little bit, get to experience something different. And I got to talk to a little bit to Billy Zane. It was
wow.
It was great. I mean, that dude from Machete is like Reggie's height. He's really small.
He just saved a kid's life.
Oh, like in a fire.
Yeah, fire.
Like
yeah,
car.
yeah.
So which one's another convention you went to?
I do Exotica, but they don't have pops there. I do like to go to the.
They have other things.
Yeah, but we don't ever get invited to that
one. Nelson Torres goes there.
Nelson, shout out.
WCF show.
Also, one I want to experience this year is a horror con.
Isn't that one just happened?
One is going on right now, I think in Philly or Jersey. I don't remember.
Terracon
That's
or
another thing
whatever,
too. Like, I feel like there's a convention every week.
Yeah.
And it's like, once again, the way my bank account is set up.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I think Brooklyn's gonna start blowing up next year as well. So, but we're down to the last minute, and we have not much time to say anything else. Because I know if I say something, he's going to ask 100 more questions.
Absolutely.
And we're not going to do that
And we need
anymore.
to take this time to discuss where we're going to eat after this because I'm starving.
We have more shit to show.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Thank you for coming on the show. Again, this is episode 11.
You'll be seeing more from me. They don't know it yet.
She's going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
She's going to be the co-host. Take care.
Bye.